Hello everyone, Pony Warrior here. I hope you are well and good. Today I'm going to teach you how to install mods for Hades. I have already made a guide on how to install mods before, but it is old and somewhat outdated. Plus, it wasn't super good either, so I am remaking it. Without further ado, let's start. So the first question is, where do I find mods for Hades? And the answer is Nexus Mods. The link will be in the description, but you can also just Google it. Before you start downloading mods though, I need to tell you about old format and new format mods. Those are the two formats Hades mods exist in. An old format mod is a mod that replaces a base game file, while a new format mod is a mod that uses its own file, which is then imported into the game. The old format is how the first few mods for Hades were made, before the modding community moved on to the new format. Although to this day there are still mods being released in the old formats. What you need to know though is that if you choose to install an old format mod, you will have to deal with the downsides, which include incompatibility with any other mod that modifies the same file, and game updates often breaking the mod. So the next question is, how do I know which format a mod uses? It's pretty simple. If in the mod description the author tells you to install it with mod importer, it's new format. If they don't, it's old format. Download a mod that you like. For this tutorial I will be downloading my own mod, Codex Menu. Once you have downloaded a mod, you will need to locate your game folder. For Steam users, go to your library, right-click Hades in the list, click on Properties, go to the Local Files tab, and click on Browse Local Files. For Epic users, we will first need to start the game. Then open the Task Manager with Ctrl, Shift and Escape. In the process list you will see Hades. Right-click on it and click on Open File Location. You will find yourself in this folder. Just click on Hades in the address bar. So, there are two ways to install Hades mods, manually and with mod importer. I will first show you how to do it manually, then with mod importer. Please note though that all format mods can only be installed manually. If you have downloaded an old format mod, open the content folder, then the scripts folder. Open the mods archive and look at the files it contains. Find those files and create a backup of them. Then drag and drop the content of the archive into the scripts folder and click on Replace existing files. When you want to uninstall the mod, just restore your backup. Now for new format mods. Open the content folder and create a new folder named Mods. Make sure it's a capital M. Open the mods folder and the mods archive. If the archive contains a folder, drop it inside the mods folder. If there isn't a folder, create one and name it after the mod's name. Then drop the archive's files inside it. Once you've done that, go back to the content folder and open the scripts folder. Find the file named Room Manager and open it with a text editor. Even Windows Notepad is fine. I have it open here. Go all the way down to the end of the file. Here you will need to add an import line. If the mod author is a good person, they will provide it on their page, so you only need to copy paste it. Otherwise, you will have to type it yourself. It is a simple thing. Go back to the mods folder and open your mods folder. In Room Manager, start with Import, add a space, quotation mark, 2 dots, /mod, / the mods folder's name, / the name of the file inside the folder, add .lua and a quotation mark. Save the file with Ctrl S and you are good to go. The mod is installed. Now that I've shown you how to install mods manually, I will show you how to install mods with Mod Importer. For that, you will need two things, Python and Mod Importer. The links can be found in the description. Download both of them and we'll start by installing Python. Open the installer and make sure both of the boxes here are ticked. Then click on Install Now. Wait for it to finish installing. Then close it. Once that's done, type alias in the Windows search bar, and Manage App Execution Aliases should show up. Open it. If you see anything with Python in it, tick it off, then close the window. Your Python install is now set up properly, and you shouldn't have problems with it. If the mod you want to install modifies an SJSON file, you will also need the SJSON Python add-on. At the time of making this video, the only mod that requires it is my mod Weapon Mastery, but in the future you can expect more mods to require it. It is pretty simple to install. Type cmd in the search bar and open the command prompt. Type pip install sjson and press enter. Wait a second or two for it to finish, then you can close the cmd. Now for Mod Importer, open the content folder and Mod Importer's archive. Then drag and drop the file Mod Importer into the content folder, just like that. Create a new folder named Mods. Make sure it's a capital M. Open the mod folder and the mods archive. If the archive contains a folder, drop it inside the mods folder. If there isn't a folder, create one and name it after the mod's name. Then drop the archive's files inside it. Once you've done that, go back to the content folder and double-click Mod Importer. It should only take a second to install any mod in your mods folder. Close it and you are good to go, your mod is installed. The last step of this guide is how to uninstall mods. For old format mods, I've already explained it earlier, so I will only be talking about new format mods now. To uninstall mod, go to your mods folder and delete the mod you wish to uninstall. If you have Mod Importer set up, you only need to run it again. If you're uninstalling manually, go to the scripts folder and open the file named Room Manager. Go all the way down and delete the import line of the mod you are uninstalling. Then save with Ctrl S and it's done. Alright, so this is the end of this guide. I hope my explanations were clear and you guys understood everything. I know I don't have the best accents. If you have any questions about modding or you need help installing mods, you are welcome to join the ADIS Modding Discord. The link is in the description. Goodbye everyone!